and South East New South Wales Regional Training Awards, proudly organised by the Illawarra Vocational Training Awards Committee, or IVTC as they're known in the region. This event is the culmination of an extensive selection process aimed to identify outstanding achievement in the vocational education and training in our region. I would now like to introduce Talara Bull to deliver the acknowledgement to country.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Talara Bull and I'm a proud Aboriginal woman from the Yuin, Darawal and Dunghutti Nations. I am honoured to be here acknowledging the countries we are all meeting on tonight for the 2020 New South Wales Training Awards for the Illawarra and South East New South Wales region. I would like to firstly acknowledge all dignitaries, esteemed guests and sponsors supporting this event tonight, both Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal, and extend my personal congratulations to all 2020 Training Award nominees and finalists. It is a wonderful achievement to have completed your chosen vocation and training and complete it with such diligence as to be nominated for this prestigious event. You, alongside your employers, trainers and families, should be truly proud of your efforts and just how far you have come on your journey towards a successful and rewarding career. I would also like to extend my deep gratitude to the Illawarra Vocational Training Committee for having me here tonight, as they have for the past couple of years. It is an honour to represent my people and acknowledge country, and I congratulate the committee on persevering despite the circumstances to hold this event. It is on this note that I would like to acknowledge and pay my respects to the traditional custodians of the many lands on which we are meeting tonight. The Darawal people of the Illawarra, the Yuin people of the far south coast, the Gundungurra and Tharawal people of the Southern Highlands, and the Ngunnawal people of the Southern Tablelands. I pay my respects to my elders, past and present, for their teachings continue to enrich our lives and learning today as they have done for thousands of years. And I acknowledge, as my ancestors have, the shared knowledge and teachings that can only strengthen the learnings and coming together of all people. Thank you and good luck.
Please welcome Darryl Leslie, Chair of the IVTC, for the official welcome.
On behalf of the Illawarra Vocational Training Committee, welcome to the 2020 Illawarra South East New South Wales Training Awards. Before I say anything else, I'd like to thank Talara for that wonderful acknowledgement of country. The IVTC is proud to partner with and acknowledge our First Nations people. So, who is the IVTC? Certainly a mouthful. It's a wonderful group of volunteers from many parts of the vocational education and training sector that have come together, thrown in with a couple of previous winners, as well as our new, this year, Secret Weapons, Troy Everett and Billy Fox and the amazing Jemison Joyce, together makes up a team of people dedicated to celebrating you, the people who've worked so hard to complete a nationally recognised qualification. We'd like to thank our generous sponsors. Without your support, the Training Awards would grind to a halt. So thank you from the bottom of our heart. Now we need to talk about the elephant, or in this case, the pandemic in the room. COVID-19 has had a massive effect on people worldwide, and it's changed the way that we live and work. The committee has done an amazing job this year of adapting by having our meetings and interviews online. And you know what? We still got to meet our amazing finalists and hear their inspiring stories of their journey towards their qualification. I'd just like to say one more thing about our awards experience this year. People said we're crazy, you can't do it like that. Having meetings on the internet can make it crash. And our interview days, they went to plan. One even zoomed us from inside a van. And we can build this thing together, training you forever. COVID, try and stop us now. 'Cause if this world runs out of tradies, it will be like Hades. Nothing's gonna stop us. Illawarra Southeast now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please welcome our dignitaries. the Executive Director of Training Services New South Wales, Mr David Collins, and Deputy Premier, Mr John Barilaro.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Training Services New South Wales, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2020 Illawarra and South East Region Training Awards. Unfortunately, COVID-19 means that we can't get together in person for this celebration, but it is our pleasure to welcome you all online. To commence, let's acknowledge that wherever we are, we're meeting on Aboriginal land. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. I pay my respects to elders, past, present and emerging, and extend a greeting to all Aboriginal people with us today. At the start of this celebration, I'd just like to acknowledge the amazing impact that COVID-19 has had on all of us. Coming hard on the heels of a tough summer with major bushfires, COVID-19 has changed the way in which we work and learn. Whether you're an apprentice, a trainee, a student, an employer, a training provider or a school, it has completely changed our way of operating, and it's going to change us as we go forward. Our training awards have been a part of that. For Training Services New South Wales, we got a record number of applications this year, which is just terrific. So many people recognising their achievement or celebrating their achievement with us. And I'm really proud that we, in conjunction with our colleagues, have worked really hard to do this in a different way. We're online, we're not having the usual celebration that we have, where we're able to bring our family and friends together to recognise our achievement. We're now doing that online. For you who are being recognised today, I want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate you on your achievement, on being selected through that really large number of people who have applied, but also for putting forward yourself, for telling us about yourself, about those things that you have done that have made you different and how vocational education and training is really transforming your life. I want to commend you on your effort. I want to commend you on going through the online process. A challenge for some, but the results are terrific. I want to thank your family, your friends for supporting you, your education and training providers. I want to thank everyone who supported you. I want to thank our team from Training Services New South Wales as well for leading us through this process. This is the 65th year that we've been celebrating the Training Awards, a major milestone. And it's a great thing because it is a celebration of all things that are good about vocational education and training. It is a celebration of the hard work of the training providers, the teachers and trainers, and the industries that provide those employment and training opportunities. So thank you very much, congratulations, and let this be the start of something big.
Tonight's awards would not be possible without the generous support of our valued partners.
G'day everyone, John Barilaro, Deputy Premier of New South Wales, and I was once the Skills Minister, and I'm still very passionate about vocational education and training in New South Wales. With the Training Awards, it's very different this year because of COVID-19 and not having the ability of coming together to celebrate, but it's still worth celebrating, especially the students and the teachers and the whole sector, and that is why it's important we do so. And if you think about it, when we get through this crisis, and we know as a government, the only way through is to reboot the economy, create new jobs. Well, vocational education and training will be at the heart of it. The construction industry or the infrastructure pipeline by the New South Wales government, $100 billion over 4 years. That means more tradies and more skilled workers. Tourism and hospitality, another sector that's been smashed by the crisis, well, that has to rebound and a new focus, and we're going to need more people in that sector than ever before. And while there are restrictions globally about travelling, then there's going to be more opportunities for tourism in New South Wales and especially in the regions. And that's why vocational training is important. And I'm a former tradie, joiner, carpenter, did it for 20 years, enjoyed every bit of it. Ran my own business with about 30 staff and loved doing it each and every day. But why did I do it? I remember leaving school and my parents were keen for me to go to university. I did a couple of years in an accounting degree, but I always loved watching Dad around the joinery shop, and I just followed in his footsteps, and he taught me a lot, as many other skilled tradesmen did, and I love using my hands. When you finish what you make, you can actually see it and the contribution. But the skills today that you learn in a trade or through, of course, vocational training aren't just for the jobs of today, because we know jobs are changing, but they're also here for the jobs of the future, and that's exciting. That's why it's worth celebrating. We will need to encourage more people. The vocational education and training is a great pathway, not just to a great job and a great career, but a great lifestyle. So to everyone, congratulations. Let's celebrate vocational education and training, and to all of you, well done.
Thank you, David and Minister Barilaro. Now, I'll bet you can't wait to meet our amazing finalists. As we've said, it's the whole reason we're here. So in the words of the great modern poet, Pink, let's get this party started.
My name is Rick Walker and I'm a finalist at the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I'm from Bateman's Bay.
My name's Josh Nicol and I'm a finalist in the IVTC Training Awards, and I'm from Mittagong.
My name's Jordan Lane and I'm a finalist for the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards, and I'm from Wollongong.
G'day, my name's Oscar Lee. I'm a finalist for the 2020 IVTC Training Awards. I live in Woonona.
My name's Lana Watson and I'm a finalist at the 2020 Illawarra and South East Regional Training Awards. I live in Eden.
Hi, I'm Shade Flegg and I'm a finalist for the IVTC Regional Training Awards.
Hi, my name is Sharon Thomas and I'm a finalist at the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards, and I live in Avondale.
My name is Alyssa Stevenson and I'm a finalist at the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Lake Conjola.
My name is Chelsea Hayden and I'm a finalist at the 2020 ITCV Regional Training Awards. I'm from Yarra.
My name's Steve Lee. I'm a finalist at the 2020 Regional Training Awards. I live in Shortcombe.
Hi, I'm Tim Pomeredding. I'm a finalist at the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards, and I live in Albion Park Rail.
My name is Harry Everett and I'm a finalist for the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Wollongong.
My name is Blake and I'm a finalist for the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Yarra. My name is Reese and I'm a finalist at the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Albion Park.
My name is Finlay Hegarty and I'm a 2020 finalist in the IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Sanctuary Point.
G'day, my name's Darcy Howard and I'm a finalist for the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I'm currently living in Maringo and the New South Wales Central Tablelands, formerly from Bowral and the Southern Highlands.
Hi, my name is Jay Higgins and I'm a finalist for the IVCT Regional Training Awards. I live in Milton.
My name is Kayla and I'm a finalist at the IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Shell Harbour.
My name is Cheyenne Cooper and I'm a finalist at the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Queanbeyan.
My name is Tom. I'm a finalist in the IVTC 2020 Regional Training Awards and I live in Merimbula.
Hi, my name is Cameron Taylor and I'm a finalist in the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Kiama.
Hello, my name is Danielle Hansen and I am a finalist at the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Albion Park.
My name is Cassio Carroll and I'm a finalist at the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I live in Illawarra.
My name's Keely Horton. I'm a finalist in the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards and I live in Port Kembla.
My name's David Hubbard and I'm a finalist in the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards and I live in North Yarra.
My name's Tara McLaughlin. I'm a finalist for the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards. I'm from Queanbeyan.
My name is Michael Angel and I'm a finalist for the 2020 IVTC Regional Training Awards and I live in Shell Harbour.
Thank you, finalists. It was so great to meet you. And as we say every year, we're so proud of you. You're a winner already just by finishing your qualification. So we'd like to move on now to our highly commended awards. These are people that we just absolutely had to celebrate and could not leave out of our awards night.
The 2020 Highly Commended Awards are sponsored by Crown Sydney, and the winners are Lana Watson, highly commended in the category of school-based trainee, having completed a Certificate 3 in Education Support with TAFE New South Wales, while employed by the New South Wales Department of Education, working at Eden Public School and attending Eden Marine High School. Harrison Everett, highly commended Vet in School Student of the Year, completing Certificate 2 in Hospitality whilst attending Illawarra Sports High School. Sharon Thomas, highly commended Vocational Student of the Year, completing a Diploma of Nursing through UOW College Australia. Darcy Howard, highly commended Vocational Student of the Year for Certificate 2 in Agriculture at Chevalier College. Kayla McNamara, highly commended Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander of the Year, completing Certificate 3 in Business Administration whilst employed with Catholic Care Wollongong and trained by ACCM.
Congratulations to our highly commended winners. We're so very proud of you. This next award is very close to our heart. It's only the second year running, it's sponsored by the IVTC, and it's the Dot Hennessy Commitment to Vet Award, presented by living legend Dot Hennessy, OAM.
Good evening to each and everyone here tonight, and especially to each of our finalists and each of our special guests. It is indeed the greatest honour for me to be recognised by the IVTC for this award in my name, and to recognise these three amazing people who have demonstrated resilience, tried their best in the face of adversity and the challenges that have impacted on their lives. To manage family, work and study, to be so determined to set goals and work really hard to achieve them is commendable. Throughout this awards journey so far, each of you has shown true enthusiasm and commitment to your vocational studies and chosen career. My very special congratulations goes to each of you. Please capture the IVTC's committee's energy and vet passion. Continue to be a vet ambassador. Pursue your purpose and your goals. Confront the challenges on the journey ahead and change them into opportunities. Please do have much fun, laughter and treasured moments on the way. May you be blessed with every possible success for your future. And the winners are
Tim Pomeranning, completed Certificate 3 in Business Administration as a vocational student at Wesley Institute. Stevie Lee Forster is a dedicated Aboriginal student who completed Certificate 3 in Fitness with TAFE New South Wales. David Hubbard has completed a number of vocational qualifications, the latest of which was Certificate 3 in Community Services delivered by TAFE New South Wales. Thanks to Dot for presenting the Dot Hennessy Commitment to Vet Awards on behalf of the IVTC. The next group of award recipients have been identified as the Trainee or Apprentice of the Year for the Illawarra and South East New South Wales in their respective vocations. As such, they are also finalists for the overall Trainee or Apprentice of the Year for the Illawarra and South East New South Wales region. The overall winners will be announced at the end of the evening. The 2020 Trainee of the Year Finalists Awards are sponsored by New South Wales Skills Board. And the category winners are
Alyssa Stevenson, employed by HVTC Shoalhaven and working at Shoalhaven City Council. Alyssa completed Certificate 3 in Business Administration with TAFE New South Wales. Danielle Hansen completed Certificate 3 in Individual Support whilst employed by Illawarra Retirement Trust and trained by IRT Academy. Finlay Haggerty, employed by HVTC Shoalhaven and working with Shoalhaven City Council, completed Certificate 3 in Surveying and Spatial Information Services with TAFE New South Wales. Rick Walker, working at Rain and Horn Bateman's Bay, has completed a Certificate 4 in Property Services with the Real Estate Institute of New South Wales. Shade Flegg undertaking Certificate 3 in Early Childhood Education and Care through ECT ARC whilst working at the Wallaroo Children's Centre.
The 2020 Apprentice of the Year finalists awards are sponsored by New South Wales Department of Education, and the category winners are
Blake Heward, employed by Dickinson Quality Constructions, completed a Certificate 3 in Carpentry with TAFE New South Wales. Cameron Taylor completed Certificate 3 in Electro-Technology with TAFE New South Wales whilst working at Stowe Australia. Chelsea Hayden completed a Certificate 3 in Hairdressing through Kiama Community College while working with Wild Hair and Beauty. Jade Kiggins completed Certificate 3 in Commercial Cookery through TAFE New South Wales whilst working at Cupitt's Estate. Joshua Nicol completed Certificate 3 in Retail Banking with the Canberra Institute of Technology whilst working at the Gumnut Patisserie. Michael Anshaw, whilst employed by Automotive Group Training and working at Shellharbour City Motors, Michael completed Certificate 3 in Light Vehicle Mechanical Technology with TAFE New South Wales. Oscar Lee, whilst employed by 1300 Apprentice and working with Cram Fluid Power, has completed Certificate 3 in Engineering Mechanical Trade with TAFE New South Wales. Reece Chandler completed Certificate 3 in Plumbing with TAFE New South Wales whilst working with Exeter Plumbing. Tara McLaughlin completed Certificate 3 in Furniture Finishing with TAFE New South Wales working with the Traditional Furniture Restorer. Thomas Lewis, through the Canberra Institute of Technology, Thomas completed Certificate 3 in Landscape Construction whilst employed by Apprenticeship Careers Australia and working with Pod Gardens.
Please congratulate all of our Illawarra and South East New South Wales Trainee and Apprentice of the Year winners in their respective vocations. As mentioned earlier, they are also finalists for the overall Apprentice and Trainee of the Year for the Illawarra and South East New South Wales region, which will be announced shortly. Please welcome to the stage Troy Everett, Chloe Herbert and Billy Fox.
We have come to the major awards section for tonight's proceedings. My name is Troy Everett. I'm the 1992 Apprentice of the Year and the 2016 Teacher of the Year.
My name is Chloe Herbert and I was the 2018 Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Student of the Year.
And my name's Billy Fox and I was the 2016 Apprentice of the Year.
We're all ambassadors for the IVTC and we'd like to share with you what these awards mean for us and have meant for us. Winning Apprentice of the Year gave me a great boost of confidence to set high goals and pursue them. These days I'm a TAFE teacher with TAFE New South Wales Wollongong and also heavily involved in upskilling events and competitions for world skills, like the Skill Olympics. I also am very fortunate to travel around the world on different projects, including teaching the Egyptians how to lay bricks, believe it or not. Tonight we're very much looking forward to meeting the new range of ambassadors.
My journey has taken me to over 10 different countries, spread over 4 different continents, to compete and cook all over the world. It's also led me to captain the Australian Culinary Youth Team at the Culinary Olympics in Germany, where we came home 7th. On top of that, I've been able to have apprentices of my own to train and help come through industry.
Becoming an ambassador has allowed me to build my confidence and share my education journey with our next generations and members of our community. It has also allowed me to be successful in starting my career in community services by working for the Flagstaff Group. Now, let's celebrate our major award winners.
Sponsored by Catholic Schools New South Wales, the 2020 Illawarra and South East New South Wales regional winner of the Vocational Student of the Year is Keely Horton.
Keely completed a Diploma of Counselling at TAFE New South Wales, Wollongong, and previously completed a Certificate 4 in Youth Work. Keely has used both qualifications to good effect in her volunteer work with the Port Kembla Youth Project and in current employment as a disability support worker. Keely has shown resilience with personal challenges, including caring for her sick mother. During COVID-19 distancing, Keely has been calling around to tap on her grandmother's window just to let her know that she's loved. Congratulations, Keely.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what winning this award means to you?
Winning this award to me means that I have done what I'm supposed to do. I've strived for excellence, which is what you do when you study at TAFE, and I'm helping the community around me in my job and in my volunteering, so anything that I can do in that area is a win for me.
That's unreal. Can you tell us what's next for Keely Horton?
What's next for me is I've always dreamt of opening my own youth centre, have since I was 12, so it's quite ambitious, but I've had this plan and I'm sticking to it, and I'm hoping to do that in the next 10 years, but I'd like a little bit more life experience first, and I think my job's going to help me with that.
Yeah, fantastic. You're obviously very dedicated. Congratulations again, Keely.
Thank you.
Sponsored by Warrigal Employment, the 2020 Illawarra and South East New South Wales regional winner of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Student of the Year is Cheyenne Cooper.
Cheyenne is a proud Ngunnawal woman. She completed a school-based traineeship in children's services working for Queanbeyan-Pallarang Regional Council whilst undertaking her HSC. She has made a significant impact on our younger generation, preparing the little ones to transition to school. Her highlights of her studies have been watching children grow and develop skills and knowing that she has been part of their journey. Cheyenne actively participates in the community with the Step Up Sisters program, encouraging young girls to learn more about their culture, and is involved in choreographing Aboriginal dance. Cheyenne plans to study the diploma and one day become a supervisor or director of an early childhood centre where she can continue to give back to families and the community. Well done, Cheyenne. I do have a few questions for you. I'd like to know, when did you know that you wanted to work with children and their families?
So I've wanted to know that I've definitely wanted to be in an early childcare centre since I was very little. I remember starting preschool and running around saying to my mum, I want to do that, I want to do what my teachers are doing. So it's been a lifelong dream, really.
Oh, that's great. Can you tell us a little bit more about the Step Up Sisters program? That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, so the Step Up Sisters program is a Aboriginal girls group program run within Caraba High School. And within that, we have all sorts of different mobs from where the Aboriginal girls are from. And then we do all sorts of different activities. So we choreograph dances, we do artworks, we've gone to a nursing home and done Aboriginal painting on rocks with the elderly people. We do all sorts of cultural designs, and we've done skateboards where we design our own skateboards.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cheyenne Cooper.
Sponsored by OzIM Illawarra, the 2020 Illawarra and South East New South Wales regional winner of the School-Based Apprentice of the Year is Cassandra O'Carroll.
Cassandra's passion for wildlife and the outdoors led her to undertake a school-based traineeship in Certificate 2 in Conservation and Land Management with Kiama Community College while studying at Bomaderry High. Cassie plans to continue on to university to complete environmental science and conservation biology degrees. Her genuine love of nature has seen her help injured and starving wildlife during the summer 2019 bushfires, undertake awareness activities regarding flying fox protection, instigate rubbish cleanups, and create a sustainable schools competition in the Shoalhaven. Cassie's traineeship has been arranged by Hunter Valley Training Company with Shoalhaven City Council. Her ultimate goal after completing her university studies is to become an environmental researcher. Welcome, Cassie.
Thank you.
So first off, how did you find your love of conservation and land management?
Well, I've grown up on a rural property bordering Morton National Park, and I guess just growing up in nature and being exposed to issues in conservation, because I live next to an endangered brush-tailed rock wallaby colony and a threatened species of a significant vegetation zone. So I've always had exposure to that, and that's how I've fostered my love for nature.
What does this award mean to you?
Well, I think it's really important to me because I can translate that to future work opportunities, and I guess it instills me with more confidence in myself to achieve more in the field that I'm passionate about.
Thank you, Cassie.
Sponsored by ECTARC, Early Childhood Education Services and Training, the 2020 Illawarra and South East New South Wales regional winner of the Vet in School Students of the Year is Jordan Lane.
Jordan has always loved hospitality and did food technology and cookery classes at Illawarra Sports High before starting his Certificate 2 Hospitality under Vet in Schools program. He loved the fact that the school offered industry standard facilities and that he could be so hands-on in his course. Passionate teachers and a range of opportunities in industry made the vocation more appealing, and he has already been accepted into Kenvale College next year to continue his hospitality studies. Jordan continues his love of hospitality into his volunteering work, helping Care South with their monthly Meet and Eat program, where meals are prepared, cooked and served for the less fortunate people in the community. He also works at the cafe at his school and has 3 part-time jobs, all of which will set him up for his career goal of working in hospitality management. Congratulations, Jordan.
Thank you.
It's fantastic work. Can you tell me a little bit about what this award means to you?
This award means a lot to me. I've always, like Billy said, I love the hospitality industry. Training at my school with my in-schools training is just amazing. Having the opportunity to be nominated for this award meant a lot to me, and I hope to go far with it.
Absolutely, it's fantastic. And can you tell me, where do you see yourself in the future?
Like you said, I've already been accepted into Kenvale College in Sydney, where I'll be undertaking an advanced diploma of hospitality management and event management. So I hope to do my best there and see where the future takes me in the hospitality industry.
Fantastic, mate. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Sponsored by our regional platinum sponsor, ACCM. The 2020 Illawarra and South East New South Wales Trainee of the Year is Shade Flegg.
Shade's commitment to learning has improved her confidence and enabled her to pursue career goals through working and learning on the job. Shade demonstrated passion, confidence and commitment, overcoming dyslexia in her journey to achieve a Certificate 3 in Early Childhood and Care. Shade is now completing a Diploma of Childcare with a goal to complete a Bachelor degree in Early Childhood. She has a deep respect for Aboriginal culture and environmental sustainability, including these activities in her childcare role as a volunteer in her local community. Her community involvement includes volunteering in drug and alcohol services and sustainable produce farming, which she says keeps her grounded. Shade is an inspirational, passionate and dedicated young woman who proudly exemplifies how vocational education and training has changed her life, given her a rewarding, fulfilling career, and continues to motivate her to pursue greater career achievement. So welcome, Shade.
Thank you.
Do you have any people of significance that you'd like to thank for getting you to where you are today?
Sure, thank you. I'd like to thank my service Woolaroo, specifically both Trish and Larissa, who have been my service directors, Cindy, who works with ECTARC and supervised my learning, but mostly I'd probably like to thank the amazing team that I work with on a day-to-day basis, which, you know, go through snot, laughter, tears, crying, everything on a day-to-day basis. It wouldn't be possible without such an amazing team at Woolaroo.
Awesome. So can you tell me a bit about what's a notable part in your career and perhaps where you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Sure, thanks, Chloe. I think the benefits of working in an early childhood education setting is that it's different every single day, and each time I go to work I learn alongside the children. I think, like you said earlier, I have started my diploma and I look forward to continuing into my Bachelor of Education. I believe that through education I can grow, and then through my own growth I can put things in place to change what I think you know, is suited in my career. And I think I've always had a passion in Aboriginal Australia, and to be able to work into that would be incredible. So I think I just need to continue to learn, and hopefully that goes along with it.
Well, congratulations, Shade. You're a very worthy Trainee of the Year.
Thank you.
Sponsored by our regional platinum sponsor, WGE Group, the 2020 Illawarra and South East New South Wales Regional Apprentice of the Year is Joshua Nicol.
Josh Nicol is a passionate young pastry chef who is in the 4th year of his Certificate 3 in baking. Josh has topped his class as the most outstanding apprentice and was an Illawarra Regional World Skills Gold Medalist in 2019. He will be competing in a national competition in Perth in 2021. Josh thrives in a team environment and is passionate about learning and sharing his skills and knowledge. The highlight of his apprenticeship was participating in the Coupe du Monde in France with the Australian pastry team. He has also undertaken work experience right across Europe with a number of highly skilled mentors. Josh has participated in the Barrel Street fundraising event, helping to raise awareness for mental health. He is hoping to open his own patisserie one day and is looking forward to promoting the baking industry and providing leadership and guidance to others. Congratulations, Josh.
Thanks, Jory.
I do have a few questions for you.
Yeah.
I'd like you to just tell us, how did you fit all this in? The work-life balance, competing, and also your day-to-day apprenticeship?
Yeah, it is very, very challenging, but I've always put my work and my training first, and then focused on my social life after that. The social life is very important, because I think when you've got a good social life and things are going well outside of work, you really get the best out of your training and your work life as well.
Great.
So.
The next question is regarding World Skills. I see you've won the regional gold medal and you're preparing for the national competition in Perth next year.
Yeah.
How's that going, and are you looking forward to taking on the rest of Australia in your field?
Yeah, it's going well. I've started training now, and I'm more than happy to take on the rest of Australia. Really looking forward to it, seeing though there'll be so many talented pastry chefs from across Australia, and meeting them all next year and training over, competing over the 3 days. Will be very good.
Finally, where to from here? What plans and goals do you have for yourself in the next 5 years?
Within the next 5 years, I'd like to, like you said, I've participated in the Coupe du Monde with the Australian pastry team. I'd actually like to be a part of that team that competed, and hopefully do well competing against the rest of the world in pastry.
Congratulations and well done.
Thank you.
Josh Nicol.
And that brings us to the end of our awards night tonight. I'd like to congratulate all the finalists and award winners, and I hope you use this as a springboard to catapult your career.
It wouldn't be possible without the partners and sponsors.
I'd also like to thank and acknowledge the Illawarra Vocational Training Committee for organising tonight's awards. Follow the journeys of our award winners tonight via Facebook or Instagram as they move on to the State Awards. Thank you very much and good night.
Congratulations to all of tonight's winners, and best wishes to those who will represent the region at the New South Wales State Training Awards in Sydney in October. Our evening would not be complete without a special thank you to the committee members of the IVTC and the judging panel for all their hard work and efforts in making this evening possible. Thank you and good night.
On behalf of Training Services New South Wales, I'd like to express my sincere thanks to the registered training organisations, the businesses and the other partners who have worked so closely with us over recent months to make this Training Awards celebration a success. Your effort is so significant on top of everything else that you do in making this a triumphant event. Thank you very much. We look forward to your ongoing support. To all our finalists today, congratulations on your achievement and my best wishes for the future.